Reality check. So, a few years ago, I was on an Uber drive, and there was a young black woman. She just got kicked out of her mom's apartment, and she was going to her boyfriend's house. So, she started talking to me, and I asked her, well, what are her plans now? So she said, well, I'm gonna go to my beauty school, and I gotta do my thing, and I gotta go out there, go out in the real world. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I gotta go on the real world, do my thing. I'm like, okay, so you're gonna go to beauty school, and then what? Well, I gotta get my certificate, and then I'm gonna get my own business. Okay, so after, I'm sure you'll study hard at beauty school, but after that, how are you planning to get your own business? Well, I'm working, I'm training right now, and but I gotta go out there. I gotta get my own business. I gotta do my thing. I'm like, okay, but do you know what a regular term for a lease is? No. Okay, well, usually commercial retail leases are about 5 years, 4 years, maybe if you're lucky with the landlord negotiation. So you're going to have to sign a lease, and a lease is basically a contract, a financial obligation that you and the landlord are agreeing to, that you're going to pay the landlord a certain amount every month. And if it's a certain kind of lease, then you might have to pay the utilities, the water, the trash, all that, and the electricity and all that stuff, right? So that means that you are obligated to pay the landlord in return for the landlord giving you space to operate your business, to run your business. So how are you planning to pay for that? Well, I got my clients. I got when I go for training, I got my clients, and they know that I work well. I'm like, okay, but they don't need to they don't need to go to your beauty I guess parlor every single day or every single week, right? And what if the location that you find is too far from them? Then what? And then you're going to, what if you can't meet your financial obligations to the landlord, that for a lease that you sign, that you put your signature on, that you put your name behind? Okay, your name is on it. Your name is on the line. Your reputation is on the line. Your credit is on the line. And do you know what happens when farmers, when they are unable to meet their financial obligations, or when it's difficult to meet their financial obligations? Do you know what happens on the farm? No. Okay, I'll tell you what happens. When times get tough, when the economy gets tough, and on the farm, the farmers have to make a decision of what to do, because they cannot afford everything that they used to be able to, because economic times can't be good all the time. So basically what happens is that they take a look around, and they take a look at all the animals, and the animals that make money are going to stay, in the sense that you know they're going to get used for to make money. And the animals that do not make money, the dogs, the cats, they're going to get put into a potato sack, which is breathable, so that when the potatoes that are what it's used for are, it's breathable, so that it doesn't grow mold. And they're going to take a potato sack, breathable, which means that it's porous. That means it has holes in it. It's They're going to put the dogs and the cats, okay, in different sacks, breathable sacks, potato sacks, okay. They're going to tie up that potato sack, however many number of potato sacks there are, and they're going to go to the nearest bridge and throw. And the water is going to drown the dogs, and the water is going to drown the cats. And that's what happens on farms in America and around the world when times get tough and it's tougher to meet financial obligations. So when you are thinking of operating your own business, there are a lot of considerations that you have to take into account before you put your name on that lease, because it is a financial obligation. Then she didn't talk for 15 minutes.